Hi everyone, welcome to another lecture on anal sphincter. First of all, we know the anal sphincter. They divided into the internal anal sphincter and external anal sphincter. So here, internal anal sphincter. The internal anal sphincter is composed of smooth muscle. So this point is important that internal anal sphincter is composed of smooth muscle, but the external anal sphincter is composed of the skeletal muscle, and it continues with the circular muscle of the rectum. So internal anal sphincter, it is nothing but the circular muscle of the rectum, and it surrounds the upper two-thirds of the anal canal. So the upper two-thirds of the anal canal is covered by the internal anal sphincter, and it is supplied by the sympathetic nerve. So this point is very important, that the internal anal sphincter, it is supplied by sympathetic nerve. Very important. And this nerve supply is a frequently repeated question in different type of exam. So the internal anal sphincter, it is supplied by the sympathetic nerve. So here, see some of the picture. First of all, here this is the rectum, and in the lower part of rectum there is the anal canal, and finally the anal orifice. And here we can see this is the circular smooth muscle. Here we can see this is the circular smooth muscle of the rectum, and it continues below up in the anus, in the upper two-thirds of the anus. And this circular smooth muscle is known as the internal anal sphincter. And here we can see some other structure which is located outside the internal anal sphincter, which is known as the external anal sphincter. So this is the internal anal sphincter, and outside of the internal anal sphincter they are the external anal sphincter. And external anal sphincter, it is formed by the skeletal muscle or voluntary muscle. Here we can see it is formed by the external anal sphincter. It is formed by the levator ani muscle, which is divided into iliococcygeus and puborectalis muscle. And then we can see the deep superficial and subcutaneous part of the external anal sphincter. So the external anal sphincter is divided into the deep part, superficial part, and subcutaneous part. But in case of anal, the internal anal sphincter, here we can see there is no subcutaneous part. In next picture, it is also very clear that this part which lies the internal part or internally, which is smooth muscle, is known as the internal anal sphincter. And the outer part of internal anal sphincter, there is muscle, which is the external anal sphincter. Now, details about the external anal sphincter. It is composed of striated muscle or skeletal muscle, surrounds the internal anal sphincter, but extends more distally. That means the more lower part. And the nerve supply, which is also very important. According to the internal anal sphincter, the external anal sphincter, it is supplied by inferior rectal branch of pudendal nerve or pudendal nerve. So external anal sphincter, it is supplied by the pudendal nerve and perineal branch of the sacral four nerve root. So this nerve supply is very important for the sphincter. In this picture also, here we can see this is the internal anal sphincter and this is the external anal sphincter. And in case of whole cut, the internal anal sphincter is supplied by the sympathetic nerve, and external anal sphincter, it is supplied by the pudendal nerve. Thank you all.